Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Street Fighter. I mean Elden Ring. That was a joke, by the way. Get it? Because there's the Street Fighter music in the background, and never mind. Yeah, it's Hoarah Loux, or isn't it Godfrey? Hoarah Loux, I believe is his name, right? I fight him a little bit. Like, not close combat the entire time, because it's possible, of course, but with the Frost Stomp, it's a little bit more comfy. I tried to utilize the bleed as well, and it's perfectly possible to utilize the bleed on this fight. But I'm a little bit of a pussy still fighting this guy. He's really dangerous close combat. He's really dangerous overall. Let's get started. I'm so sorry. I'm talking way too long, right? Let's go. For our equipment, we have the plus 25 claws. I know plus 25 is bugged at the moment, and it decreases your damage instead of increasing your damage, like melee damage. But it is good for the Frost Stomp, I believe. A 25 Frost Stomp is stronger than a 24 Frost Stomp, so at least that gets buffed. We have the Turtle Shield, which gives us stamina recovery. Alexander's Jar Shard, or Warrior Jar Shard, which gives us 10% buff of our Frost Stomp. The Blue Dancer is more damage for the claws, the less equip load we have. A Crucible Feather for the iframes, and RTSR, or Red Branch Feather Thingy. RFBT. Yeah, that's our build for maximizing our damage. We have a Great Rune, Godric's Great Rune active on top. Let's go into the fight. I try to commentate along, and I will try to give you guys some valuable information about this dude. If you start with the Frost Stomp build, and I believe also with the Sword of Night and Flame, the opening is always the same. He just charges up to you. What you want to do, like, he charges all the way up to you. What you want to do is back up a little. They're like small and big tiles on the ground, and you want to be behind that small tile here. And then you can stomp twice, safe. 1, 2. You have to, like, he has a variety of attacks you can do after. 2 stomps are safe. This is a stomp. These are the stomp wars, basically. What you want to do now is, this is very important, and this happens in Elden Ring a lot. You don't want to roll this early. These stomps ripple out in a cone, so the hitbox starts at his foot, but it ripples out slowly. So if you would roll with it, or if you roll it early, when the hitbox starts at his foot, basically, you will still get hit because you roll into the, like, late part of the hitbox, if you understand what I mean. So you want to wait, or you want to roll into the attack. So I waited a little bit longer here. He follows up an attack. That is great. Almost every follow-up can be punished. That's the wide swing. Can be punished if you want to do that. And most of the time you stomp again, he charges up to you, tanks the full damage, and stomps as well. He will always do his left foot stomp. Wait, is this his left foot? Yeah, left foot stomp. And then you can just roll the left foot stomp, wait for the follow-up, because there can be a follow-up. This is a very common attack. When he swings his axe, like, twice, that means he's going for the big combo attack, which is one big slam, like this. You can roll it, or you should roll it. It has, like, a massive hitbox. And then he puts his foot onto his axe, and that's basically your cue. Like, I always jump. You don't have to jump it here, but I always jump it like this because there's another explosion. And I tend to jump these because in second phase, he has, like, also an attack where the entirety of the arena explodes. And then you obviously want to jump or roll this. Roll out of it because there's another explosion on the ground after he pulls his axe out. Then you can stomp again. He will probably jump up to you again. Exactly. Roll this. Roll the follow-up. This is a quick one. But you can punish it as well. Boom. Roll this again. This is basically very scripted. And he will go for phase transition soon. And if you're close enough, they're basically... There's a phase 1 and a phase 2. And in phase 1, there's a little phase transition, and in phase 2 there's a little phase transition where the stomps basically become differently. The cone, like the stomps don't have these like spiky cones any longer. They have a entirely, like they explode throughout the entire room. It's like a shockwave. And this is the phase transition. As soon as you see this, and I was a little bit too far away and I fucked it up here, I believe. I wanted to go for at least one attack, then we would have probably gotten the bleed, but I missed it. Just roll it. You can hit him like 3 times after you did so. I decided to bail out here. You can just do what we did before. Roll the stomp, and as you can see, it's now a shockwave. Roll the follow-up. Go for the frost stomp. Roll it. Roll this one. This is like a right foot attack. It's the same basically. It just gets add to his attacks in this phase, so he can stomp with both feet. This is the explosion again, or the combo attack. Roll it, then jump. That's very important. That's why I always jump, because I know that in this phase you have to jump it, otherwise you will be hit, or you have to roll it, otherwise you will be hit. That's why I always jump, also in like the first part of this phase. And now we're in second phase, and second phase has one, like it's always this opening. He will run up to you. You can strafe it, and I'll use the strafe to drink. That's what I always do to get like my juice. And now you want to kite him. And you want to punish these roars, for example. These roar attacks are super good to punish. You just run away from them. Boom. This time he jumped it. You have to roll early here. Like he will jump down on you super quickly. And you have to roll it early. And then you have to roll again or jump again, because he will slam his hand onto the ground. And then you have to outrun the entire explosion. And after that explosion hit, you can immediately stomp, and then he will most of the time run into your cone of ice. Or leap into your cone of ice, as you can see here. Technically that is also punishable. If you are early enough, or if you roll away from it, you can technically punish it. It's very tight, but possible. But this guy's extremely dangerous close combat. I did not figure out every attack to dodge close combat consistently yet. He has like insane combinations. So I'm just going ahead and say for now, utilize something mid-range to make this fight way easier than a melee fight. Another roar. Go for another stompy stomp. And now we have like what I was talking earlier about. Now we have this like little phase transition again. He will soon after another stomp probably start like his little phase transition. And I think one more, and then you'll see it. This is a double hand slam. You can punish that as well. The double hand slams have no follow-up. They will just like, he will just slam his hands into the ground, and then he has to pull it out again. So it gives you a little bit of time. And this is the phase transition I was talking about. When this happens, you can technically kill him if you utilize this correct. Like, attack him twice here, then roll, then you can attack him once, and then he slams again, and then you roll this, and then you can technically kill him if you have enough stamina. As you could see, I was out of stamina, so I was not able to kill him, but it's technically possible. Now you have to obviously see what he does next. He decides to stomp here, and decides to slam, and the double hand slam, you know it, you can punish it, you can just kill him. Boom. There's a variety of attacks you can do, but I would highly recommend you guys using the Hoarfrost Stomp or something else mid-range for now. I will come up with another guide for this guy melee only soonish. Give me a couple of weeks. I'm grinding the any percent like crazy at the moment, and it's really hard. It's really hard actually. I'm really, really, really eager to get this any percent soonish, but yeah, you never know, right? It is a fantastically hard fight, and there's so much to learn for me as well. I hope these guides help a little. I know there's so much more information I can provide, and I will do that throughout time, but for now I can only help you with the Frost Stomp or other mid-range builds you use. Regardless, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope it helped a little bit at least. And yeah, if you have any suggestions what you want me to do as a guide, please leave a comment down below or whatever. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you guys later on stream with our any % runs or in the next video. Bye bye.